Hey, what is up everyone? This is PvT-Mitten's and I'm going to be doing a video of my PS3 collection, except instead of doing the shelf, putting the game in front of me. So, hope you guys enjoyed. It's going to be a long video, so grab something to eat and drink and hope you enjoyed. Let's get started. I still am doing this other video, by the way, but it looks like I'm going to have to use the PS2 version. But anyway, Battle Fantasia, so we're going to start off with my Asian imports. This is Japanese. I did at one stage have this in English in the UK, but now it's very hard to get in English. I imported the Japanese version. It's a good game. It's a fighting game, by the way. Catherine, the Japanese version. I have this digitally in English. As you know, Devil got me the English version like a few months back. I had this version because I wanted it on disc, so now I've got the Japanese version as well. Really good game, by the way. Next we have a Chinese import of Dirt Showdown. This game's crap, to be honest. The worst Dirt game I've played. Yeah, not much to say about that. Next is EX Troopers. This is actually Lost Planet 3, the real Lost Planet 3. It's Japanese only, so this was hard to play through because it come to a part of the game where you had to do a Japanese quiz, and I had to look up the answers for that. But fantastic game. Should have got released outside of Japan. Next we have a South Korean import, which is Hakuna Matata, which is actually Africa, of course, if you know. Good thing about this though is when you put the game into your PlayStation, it switches to English, so I don't have to play it in South Korean or Korean. Sorry. Yeah. It's a pretty decent game. It's a, photography game. It's pretty good. Next we have the Japanese import of Hatsune Miku Project Diva F, the first one. I have this, no, I don't have it digitally on PS3. I actually played it through this version because I wanted the disc. So, yeah. I have this on PSP as well, and I am going to get it on Vita eventually. I actually prefer it over the 3DS version and the PS4 version, but I still think F2 is the best. Next we have a Japanese import again, Initial D Extreme Stage. Love my Initial D. If you're probably wondering, well, if I love it, why don't I have the anime on DVD? Good luck. It's expensive as shit to have this anime on DVD. But anyhow, really good game. Love the soundtrack as it actually uses the Euro tracks from the actual anime. Yeah, utterly fantastic. Fortunately, I had to buy the Greatest Hits edition. It doesn't bother me because it's all it is a yellow like border at the top and then the little thing next to it. Sticker, but I decided to keep the sticker on it. So yeah, it doesn't bother me. Good game, by the way, as I said. I have I believe this is a Chinese or Singapore import of Lost Planet 1. Plays in English as well. I was talking about Lost Planet 1 in my pickup video. Fantastic game. So, yeah. Really good game. Must have if you own the 360 or PS3. I think PC got it as well. Next is a limited edition, which I just keep on the shelf with it. Okami. Comes with a physical version of Okami HD, which this is before the PS4 and Xbox One version came out. And it comes with a physical soundtrack, which is why I bought it. It is the Greatest Hits again. But the reason I bought the Greatest Hits version is because this is really expensive non-Greatest Hits. I think it's like $150, where I got this for, what was it, $50 for this version, which is brand new. Well, I've never opened the disc or the CD. I opened the box just to see what it was like. But yeah, I don't never need to play this version since I got it digitally anyway. But love Okami. Who doesn't? We have a Japanese import of Resident Evil, Resistance Fall of Man. The reason I actually have this is because I actually found it in HMV when I was living in the UK. And if I open this, it actually has a different booklet and the artwork is different. And I was really intrigued by that. Also, the booklet actually isn't normal paper. It's hard to explain, but it feels more better paper, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it plays in English as well, so I've got two versions of Resistance, one in English. I was really surprised about that because I think this was censored in Japan. But yeah, I've talked about Resistance 1. It's a fantastic game. Next we have, I believe this is Japanese, Ridge Racer 7. I can't get this in English at all. I actually had to get this in Japanese. I love Ridge Racer 7. I think it's a fantastic Ridge Racer. Not the best, but it's really good, and it's a really good looker for a launch title. But yeah, good game. Worth having for your PS3. In fact, it's worth having any Ridge Racer, even the Vita version, despite despite lack of content. I'll just move some of these. No, I'll be alright actually now. I'm not going to show Demon Souls, as you know I've got it, but it's just in the other room, and I thought, well, I'll just show the stuff on the shelf. Idolmaster 2. This is another greatest hits. Has a sticker on it from the store it came from. I thought I'll keep that on just because, the weeb. Played it, it's alright. I prefer the Hatsune Miku game. But the music's really good in this, so it's all good. The last import I have is a limited edition, which I will not show you the content because I am going to do a video of all my limited editions and collectors and shit like that there. That is Idolmaster. I think it's just called Idolmaster. I am not too sure. It doesn't show you anything on it, unfortunately, just the pictures of the girls. I'll do a video, as I said, one day of all my shit of collector's editions, but it comes with like a calendar, a cloth, stuff like that. There, it's a really good collector's edition, and I got it for really cheap as well. Don't ask why I bought it, mind you, but yeah. So that's, if I move that there, that's all my Japanese or Chinese game as well, but that's all my Asian imports for the PS3. Not much, considering I do have a lot of games for the PS3. I will eventually get more, but what can you do? So that's the Japanese games, or Asian. I keep saying that even though there's only one Asian and Korean game there, but that's my Asian imports. Let's move on to the actual English, Australian, New Zealand, American stuff. See you in a sec, guys. So next we have 007 Quantum of Solace. I actually really enjoyed this game. Not much to say. It is a really good game. 007 Bloodstone. It's called Bloodstone 007, but let's have it with the rest. Really good game as well. I actually thoroughly enjoyed this. 007 GoldenEye 007 Reloaded. This is the remake of the Wii game. This is, honestly, it's just okay. 007 Legends, this is actually kind of crap, to be honest. Yeah. Don't like that game at all. That's okay, they're really good. So we have the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa. Yeah, it's a FIFA game. Nothing really much to say. 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil. Exactly the same, just set in Brazil instead of Africa. 3D Dog Game Heroes, one of my favorite games on PS3 and one of my favorite games ever, actually, to be honest. Really would like to see a Vita or PS4 port. 50 Cent, Blood on the Sand. This is, nah. The music's good, but the game itself is nah. But hey, at least it's not as bad as the PS2 one. So yeah. Next we have the limited edition of Ace Combat Assault Horizon. This is the one that comes with the soundtrack physically, DLC, and a notebook, which is essentially, you write your own shit and that kind of crap. I really enjoyed this game. It's not as good as the other Ace Combats, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And the music to this game is, so good. Next we have AFL Live Game of the Year Edition. This is Australian Football League. Yeah, it's Australian football. It's pretty good. I prefer it over this PS4 and this one here, which is AFL Live 2. So yeah, I think that is better than the PS4 in this version. Afro Samurai. Yeah, I like the movies. Game's alright. It's not amazing, but it's alright. Air Conflict Secret Wars. I actually finished this 2 months ago. It's okay, actually. I really like the World War One missions, which was really nice, but it's okay. Once you get the Sturmovik, it's over. American McGee's Alice Madness Returns, which also comes with the first game, by the way, if you have it digitally. Unfortunately, it's not on a disc, which is a shame. Really, really good game. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Must have for any Xbox or PS3 owner. Aliens vs. Predator. Thoroughly enjoyed this as well. Yeah, not much to say. I think it's really underappreciated. Oh boy. Aliens Colonial Marines. I didn't buy this day one. Thank fuck. Yeah. If you play it with friends, it's tolerable. But if you play by yourself, yeah. Less said about that, the better. Alone in the Dark Inferno. I haven't got around to playing this. I've heard mixed things. People say it's alright. People say it's, new. That kind of shit. I haven't got around to playing it. Next game I really enjoy. Alpha Protocol, the espionage RPG. Done by Obsidian. Actually enjoyed this game, to be honest. It got ripped apart as being a Mass Effect clone, which in all honesty, Mass Effect's better, but it's got more money behind it, so thing. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. Next is Anarchy Reigns, which is a mixture of Platinum Games characters mixed into one. You got the dude from Mad World, forgot his name. If you look on the front, there's some of the characters, but you also get Bayonetta if you get this version, which I did. So yeah, it's not a bad game, to be honest. Up next we have Angry Birds Trilogy. Haven't played it yet, as I stated in the video when I picked it up. Bought it just because it was so cheap. Next we have Apache Aerosol. Really good flight simulator, but fuck me, is it hard. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. Me and Devil had a really good laugh playing this co-op. Really good game. It's actually going to become one of the rare games for the PS3 and 360. So we also have Ape Escape for the Move. I'm split down the middle. As a Move game, it's actually pretty good for a Move game, but it should not have been an Ape Escape game. It should have just been a Move game. So it's not bad, to be honest. So yeah, I'll move this set and move on to the next one. See you in a sec, guys. So we're back. First we have Arcana Hearts 3 Limited Edition. There's what it comes with. I'll show it one day, as I said, with the Idle Masters one. I'll show the games that are limited edition out there. Really enjoyed this game. Thoroughly, really enjoyed it. I wouldn't say sequel, I'd say more or less like the Ultimate Edition. Didn't like this as opposed to the first one. I don't know, it just didn't feel as good. But yeah. So we have Arcana Hearts 3 Love Max. Just call it Arcana Hearts 3 again. Arcana, the complete edition. Haven't got around to playing this. Yeah, can't really say anything about it. As I stated, I haven't played it. Armored Core 4. Played it before. I think it's fantastic. I haven't got around to picking up 5, or V for Victory, I think it's called. Armored Core for Answer. Haven't got around to playing this yet. Yeah. Come on, From Software, make another one. Army of Two, one of the first games I ever played on the PS3 at a friend's house, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I still think it's a pretty damn good game, especially playing co-op. Army of Two, 40th Day. People say this is the best. I disagree, only because I don't know, I find it too short. But yeah, that's Army of Two, 40th day. Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel. I actually think this is the best in the series. Yeah, that's going to annoy people, but I think it is. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this game. Artonelico Quoga, Neil of the Arceal. I don't like it. But I held on to it because it is a rare game to have now. But I don't really like it. Oh god, here we go with the Assassin's Creed games. So we have Assassin's Creed 1, my favourite in the series. I actually think this is a great game despite some of the mission designs. I like the whole setting and the story. Assassin's Creed 2. Can't really say much about it because everyone's played it. It's my first platinum I ever got. It's the only Assassin's Creed I ever platinumed. I would have got the platinum to that, but unfortunately didn't have one. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Just DLC. Don't really like the Brotherhood, to be honest with you. Assassin's Creed Revelation with the black case, which annoys the shit out of me, but whatever. Actually comes with the first game on it, which is pretty cool as well. Yeah, I didn't mind Revelations, but yeah, what can you do? Assassin's Creed 3. I'm going to be honest, I think this is a great Assassin's Creed game, despite Connor being really annoying. I think this is far better than every other Assassin's Creed besides 1 and 2. So, yeah. Mind you, I have not played Origins yet, or the Greek one. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm going to be honest, I think this is not a very good game at all. So yeah. That's going to annoy people. But anyway. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Actually enjoyed this despite the... I don't like the pirate sailing missions. I actually prefer the story to this. And I like... oh, what's his name? Oh shit, Sinead or something? The Irish dude, I forgot his... Does it say his name on the back? Nope. But I forgot his name, but I really do like the character. It's going to annoy me now. Is it Shade O'Connor, I think his name is? Sura's Wrath. God, this is such a good game. Pity people do rip this game apart for having the final final part of the game cut out for DLC, but fuck, every game seems to be doing that now, so... Thoroughly enjoyed this game though, must have. So, yeah, that's that lot. Move on to the next lot. See you in a sec, guys. So, up next we have Backbreaker. This was the only football game, American football game, that I played prior to the Madden playthrough I did. And it always plays Here Comes the Boom by, oh, what do you call it? Oh, that's going to annoy me now. It's like a rock song. I forgot what it is. It's an alright game. Badger Edge of Control. Did you know this game's now on PS4? I'm not joking you. This gets a remaster, but not other THQ games that deserve it. But yeah, it's an alright game. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. This actually follows the anime in terms of the way it plays. That's why I really like it. Yeah, good game. Bakugan Defenders of the Core. This plays like a kaiju battle game, which is okay, but I sort of would have rather had something like that. It's alright though. Batman Arkham Asylum, my favourite out of the Batman games. I think this game is fantastic despite the shitty boss ending. But, yeah. Give me the edition for Arkham City, sorry. I hate the cover. I think it's terrible looking. I have the normal one in a limited edition box, which I'll show you, again when I do the video, as I stated. Yeah, it's good, but as I stated, I think the first is better. Batman Arkham Origins, it's good, but very glitchy. That's what sort of killed it for me. It would have been better than Arkham City, but the glitchiness just destroyed it for me. Bad Company, Battlefield Bad Company. Love the story to this. I think it's funny as all hell. I love this game. I don't know why it never came to PC though. This is actually my third favorite Battlefield game. So yeah. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Don't need to mention this at all. It is fucking great. This needs to be redone for PS4 and Xbox One, and it needs to have the Vietnam DLC on it. Battlefield 3. Honestly, the last good Battlefield game at launch. So, yeah. I actually quite enjoyed the story, to be honest. I think it's okay. Multiplayer was fantastic. Really, really good effort by DICE, even though that's what the best multiplayer out of the modern Battlefield. And last we have Battlefield 4. I have this on PC. Well, I have all the Battlefields except for that one on PC. I also have this on PS4. Yeah, it's a fantastic Battlefield. Funny thing though is the PC and PS4 and Xbox One version were fucking horrendous at launch. Devil will tell you, because Devil bought this on PS3 at launch with me. We had hardly any issues on this. I mean, I would argue that the PS3 and 360 version were the best versions to play at launch. So, yeah, bit weird, but I never bought Hardline for PS3, so it's not there. Climax Edition to Bayonetta. Love the cover. If you're wondering what it comes with the game, artwork and soundtrack. So it's pretty good. I got this really cheap when GameStop was closing down in the UK. So I think I paid like £15 for this, which I've never seen this since. So yeah, Bayonetta 1 and 2 are quite frankly masterpieces. Best of PlayStation Network. This is an American import because they only got it for some reason, even though we got every one of these games on our fucking store. But I solely bought this for Tokyo Jungle and Fat Princess because they are on disc, by the way. You stick your disc into the PlayStation 3 and it downloads the file onto your PlayStation 3 through the disc. So they are on disc, just not the way that a normal disc works. So yeah. Besides, Fat Princess and Tokyo Jungle are fantastic games. Vikings ones, nah, and Sound Shapes I don't like. Next we have Beyond Two Souls. Okay, I think it's just as good as Heavy Rain because I don't really like Heavy Rain that much. So it gives you a rough idea of what I think. Detroit Become Human is the best game the company has done thus far. But yeah, it's a good game nonetheless. This is also on PS4, by the way. So yeah, moving on. Binary Domain. Oh, God, I love this game. I think it's really good, and Sega unfortunately didn't really support this and do a good advertisement for it. I think it's a great game. I really do. I would love to see it get a sequel. Probably not going to happen though. Bionic Commando, the one that everyone rips on. I'm going to be honest with you, I actually think this game's okay. I love the music to the game, the graphics still hold up quite well. The swinging when it works is great. It's just the story that ruins it. I like the character though. But yeah, to be honest, it's possible to me anyway. So next we have Bioshock. Don't need to mention this. This game's a masterpiece. Yes, I actually have the slip version, which apparently is quite rare now to get. I also have the Steelbook on PC, but yeah, I don't need to mention Bioshock. It's everyone's played it, and if you haven't, stop what you're playing now, even if it's Red Dead Redemption 2, and go and play this. And last for this batch, we have Bioshock 2. I like Bioshock 2, but it definitely did not touch Bioshock 1. But it's definitely better than the next game you're going to see, which you obviously should know what it is, because it's another Bioshock game. But anyway, that's that lot. I hope you enjoy. We'll see you in a sec, guys. So, moving on, we have, as I stated, Bioshock Infinite. Wasn't impressed with this game at all. I actually thought it was worse than 2. So, yeah. Next we have Black Site. I actually think this game's alright. It's not terribly good, it's not terribly bad. It's just okay. I have it on PC as well. Blades of Time. This is a spiritual successor to X-Blades. I haven't played it. Best way of putting it. I heard this is actually worse than X-Blades, believe it or not. Bladestorm, 100-Year War. Is it 100-Year War? Yeah, the 100-Year War. Yeah, it's a KOE game. You play one, you play them all. Yeah. Next we have BlazBlue or BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, the original. Really like the original. It was different until they started milking it. Next we have BlazBlue Continuum Shift. As I stated, it's just DLC with a few characters. Yeah, I don't have the third one on PS3. Blazing Angels 2, Secret Missions of World War II. I haven't got the first one. This is a good game. I thoroughly enjoy it. And also, it's cheap as shit, so if you really like those types of games, definitely check it out. BlazBlue. Shit. Bleach Soul Resurrection, and yes, that's how it is actually spelled. This is essentially KOE game with Bleach. I really enjoy it, but unfortunately it's missing characters that should be there. So, yeah. Very good Bleach game nonetheless, but I still think the Wii version, or the Wii Bleach game, is the best Bleach game. Blur, I can't get into this. I don't know why, considering it's done by Bizarre Creations. I just could not get into this game at all. Body Count, spiritual successor to Black. It's okay. Best way of putting it, it's okay. It's fun. But it's not as good as Black. Brink, gotta be honest with you, I didn't mind this game at all, actually. Yeah, it's actually quite enjoyable sometimes. Next we have Brothers in Arms: Hell's Highway. This is the version that I had before I got the collector's edition. To me, the best game that Gearbox has ever made. So yeah. Brutal Legend. I love the music. I love the whole, appearance of actual, Ozzy Osbourne and, stuff like that there. But the game itself, in terms of combat, I just do not like. So, yeah. And I don't like Jet Black. Never have. Bulletstorm. Thoroughly enjoyed this game. I thought it was really good. This is before Gearbox got their hands on it, so yeah, really good game. It's also on PS4. It's free at the moment, by the way, on PS4. So grab it if you can. Burnout Paradise. I thoroughly enjoyed Burnout Paradise. I think it's a great game. Yeah, I think everyone agrees it's a great game. Buzz Quiz TV. Yeah, I like Buzz games, and yeah, I like quiz games. Thoroughly enjoyed this game. I thought it was fun, especially to play with others. Buzz Brain of Oz. Well, it's all quizzes about Australia. Oh, and by the way, there is a UK version which I have to get. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, the Buzz commentator is voiced by Jason Donovan. Yeah, just thought I'd point that out there. So yeah, moving on. Borderlands. I actually went back and played this and got the platinum. I think Borderlands 1 is the best in the series. I think it's got the best gameplay out of the lot. Even though 2 is technically a better game because of variety of color and, more to do, this has still got the best gameplay out of the Borderlands games. And it still annoys me they never put it on the collection for the PS4. I know it's supposed to be Handsome Jack collection, but would have enjoyed to see this on it. my second favorite Gearbox game. The Game of the Year edition. This is the must-play version of Borderlands 1. I don't like the Zombie Island one because of one certain fucking trophy. Anyone that's played it knows exactly what I'm talking about. The Mad Moxie Underdome, I don't care for waves upon waves in the Borderlands games. In fact, I had to just bear through it on Borderlands 2. The Secret Armory of General Knox was really enjoyable. Claptrap's New Robot Revolution was funny as hell, hence why I said about the pop that I like Claptrap in the DLC. So yeah, really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Borderlands 2. That's right, this is Chinese. Oh, okay, so it's going to have to go up with them ones. Okay, fair enough. Or Japanese, whatever. I like it, but I think, as I stated, the first one's better, and I have to get the Game of the Year edition. But yeah, Borderlands 2. And finally, for this batch, we have Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I like some of the aspects to the game. Like, I like the whole zero gravity. I like that you can play as Claptrap and all that there. But the humor is fucking... Most of the humor is terrible. There is some real funny humor sometimes, but there's too much social justice, feminist crap put into the game when it shouldn't be there. You play Borderlands for the tongue-in-cheek looting gameplay, not to hear some feminist fucking crap in your game. So yeah, that's that batch. Stay tuned for the next one. See you in a sec, guys. So next we have Call of Duty 3. This is the game I'm actually supposed to be doing the video for. I can't record footage of the PS3 version. I'm trying to get the Xbox version. Devil says he's got the PS2. He'll use the PS2 version, which I'll use, but unfortunately you're not going to get the quality of what this version looks like. But I'll explain when I do the video. Fantastic Call of Duty. Very underappreciated. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Don't need to explain. Phenomenal game. World at War. Best Treyarch game ever made. Modern Warfare 2, my favorite in the series. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Black Ops. Still think it's an amazing game, but my list in the order that I put them has actually changed, especially considering this being what, 4 Call of Duty since that last video, so I actually might change my video list for that, but Black Ops is still amazing. Modern Warfare 3, in my opinion, the last, not the last good one, but the last good Call of Duty that I can honestly say all the fans agree is a good Call of Duty game. Black Ops 2, I honestly think the game's up and down. I love the story, I love the branching paths. Multiplayer is fine, it's not great, but it's fine, and zombies is pure shit. So yep. Call of Duty Ghosts, the one that everyone hates as well, just it sits in the same boat as Call of Duty 3. I'm going to do another video. I'll do a video on this like I with Call of Duty 3 eventually. I think Ghost is a really good game for reasons, which I will get to, of course, over the video. Last Call of Duty on PS3 is Advanced Warfare. Really enjoyed this story. Multiplayer was shit. And the survival mode was good story, though. So we have Call of Juarez, Bound and Blood, sorry. Really good game. I actually enjoyed this. Yeah, that's all I can say, really. Enjoyed the game. Call of Juarez, The Cartel. Not very good, to be completely honest with you. Especially after this one, because I played them practically right after each other. So yeah, disappointment. Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion XL. Smash Brothers style game. It's alright. It's Nothing great, nothing bad. It just fits in the alright category. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Thoroughly enjoyed this game. I think it's a phenomenal game. Yeah. Must play game for anyone into Castlevania and hack and slash games in general. Castlevania 2. Castlevania 2 Lords of Shadow. Terrible. I honestly think this is a terrible game. I hated the stealth mechanics and all in this game. But yeah. Catherine. This is the version the devil sent me. Yeah. I've already said what I've said about it in the Japanese one. So yeah. Moving on. Child of Light. This is the version that doesn't come with a disc. There's no disc to the game at all, actually. Comes with a poster and a little exclusive keychain, artwork, and DLC. I think this game is phenomenal. Must own if you own PS3 for Xbox. Actually, I think it's on Switch now as well, so it's practically on every system. Must have. Pity there's no disc. It's a shame. Clive Barker's Jericho. Despite the shitty AI and despite the enemy spawning behind you, I honestly thought this game was really enjoyable. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are like, what? I enjoyed it. I think Clive Barker did a great job on the atmosphere and the design. And, yeah. Codemasters did a good job. At least I think they did anyway. Colin McRae Dirt. Really good early game for the PS3 and 360. Yeah. It's a rally game. Best way of putting it. Colin McRae Dirt 2. The best in the series. Yeah. Best way of putting it. Not much to say on that, is there? And last for this batch we have Dirt 3, which I just put it together because it's Colin McRae Dirt 3. PlayStation Magazine gave it 9 out of 10. They must have been fucking on something that day because this is a really bad fucking Dirt game. I'd actually say besides Showdown, this is the worst Dirt game to be released. Yeah. So yeah, that's that batch. Stay tuned for the next one, guys. See you soon. So next we have Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 Ultimate Edition. I'm going to be honest, I think this is the best version of Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. Yes, even better than the PC version, and there's a reason for that, because they actually built the PS3 version from ground up. They didn't port it over like they did the Xbox version. Hence why we actually got really good visuals out of the box. Yeah, got the platinum with that with ease. Unfortunately, we never got the other two Command & Conquers, which was 3 and Kane's Wrath, but, you know, it's fucking EA. Conan. Played it before. Think it's fantastic. Sorry, really good game. Condemned 2 Bloodshot. That absolutely fantastic game. I prefer the first one, but it's still a fantastic game. Conflict Denied Ops. Not as good as its PS2 versions, but good nonetheless. That's the last one we ever got to, which is a shame. Next we have Cross X Edge, or does it? No. Yeah. This is a very rare game to have on PS3 now. I have to say, if you find it, pick it up if you haven't got it. This is an American import. Yeah. It's an okay game, so great. Crysis 2. I've said what I've said about Crysis 2 in my FPS video. I think this game is phenomenal. Yeah. Surprised the PS3 and 360 could run them, but yeah, okay. Crysis 3, the worst out of all 4 Crysis games, by far. Wasn't a fan of this game at all. In fact, the only good thing about this game technically was the visuals. That's to be expected with the Cry engine. Damnation. I think this game has a really nice style with the whole steampunk. I like the enemies. I like the design of the enemies and the characters and, you know, the whole city, but I think the game is fucking terrible. But yeah, maybe your opinion's different, I don't know. But that's what I think. Dance Star Party, this is recent pickup, as you know. I haven't played it yet. Can't say anything. Dante's Inferno. Thoroughly enjoyed this game. In fact, that's why it was on the list, the hack and slash. I still stand by. I think it's a great game. If you don't like God of War, it's definitely a good substitute for that. Utterly fantastic. Another American import, we have Untold's Dark Kingdom. This is actually not a bad game, to be honest. This is a launch title, so yeah, pretty good game. Another American import because of ours being censored. Dark Sector. I honestly think this game is not that great. I like the whole, you can cleave enemies' heads and limbs and all off with the glaive, but the game itself is terrible. I did not like it. But whatever. Next we have Darksiders. Fucking phenomenal game. I love this. I'm on the fence with Darksiders 3 at the moment, but we'll see. I'll get it eventually. Sorry, I have to get that on PS4 as well. Darksiders 2. Didn't really like it. Sorry, I just think one's better. Next we have Dark Souls Limited Edition. Well, this is day one. Game, artwork, DVD, soundtrack's digital, by the way, so that's a lot. No, soundtrack is on this. I'm thinking of the other games after it. And the guide, which is digital. That's what was digital. I knew something was digital in this, but yeah, I don't need to mention Dark Souls. Everyone's played it, and it's a great game. Better than the remaster, like really oddly enough, but yeah. Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. This is the Game of the Year edition. It comes with the DLC. This is the must-play version for PS3 and 360. Yeah. Well, it's better than the PS4 version. I keep saying Darksiders. My Dark Souls 2's Steelbook, which I got with the collector's edition. God, this bloody Steelbook is really hard to open. Just comes with the book. Shit I got there. I really enjoyed Dark Souls 2. I really did. PS4 version plus 360. The PS4 and Xbox One version are the must-play versions of Dark Souls 2. Dark Void. Good idea, just not executed very well. Yeah. Probably Nolan North's most boring performance too. And last for this batch we have DC Universe Online. Never played it, never will. Just bought it to have in the collection. Because I'm not really into MMOs, so yeah. That's that lot. I'll be back soon with the next lot. Stay tuned, guys. So, up next we have Dead Island. I played this on PC. Did not like it. I bought it on PS3 because, as I stated in like a few months back, I got them all for next to nothing. I haven't played the PS3 versions yet. Dead Island Riptide, haven't played. And Escape to Dead Island, I haven't played. I heard it's fucking terrible, but yep. Dead or Alive 5, really good game. Must own the PS4 version because it's the best version to play. Deadpool, really enjoyed this game. I had a good laugh out of this. High Moon did a good job. Dead Rising 2. I don't think it's good playing with others. Playing by yourself, it's okay. Best way of putting Dead Rising 2. Dead Rising 2 off the record, exactly the same as Dead Rising 2, except you play as Frank. So, exactly the same on that there. Dead Space, I think Dead Space is one of the best games ever made. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Dead Space 2 would have been better than Dead Space 1 if they had have been more in the horror than the action. Still a phenomenal game. Dead Space 3, less said about this the better. Dead to Rights, Retribution, American import. I actually haven't got around to playing this yet. I heard some good things, so yeah. The Blob 2. I haven't really played The Blob 2 that much. I love the first one. I actually have to play the first one on PS4 because I own it on Wii. So yeah, and this also came out on PS4, by the way. So don't know why they're releasing them but not other THQ games. Not that I'm complaining, they're good games, mind you. Next is a pride and joy of mine, Demon's Souls' Black Phantom Edition. So this day one, still phenomenal. Where everything's there on, physically, unlike Dark Souls 1's walkthrough, and later on with Dark Souls 2 and all that there, the soundtrack's not physical. The physical soundtrack in this, which the soundtrack in this game is, so good. Destiny, I played this on PS3 first, and it's actually one of the best looking games on the PS3. Bungie did a good job, they didn't half-ass the old gen version, so good on them. Destroy All Humans, Path of the F.E.A.R. Great game, funny as hell. Yeah. Don't know why I never came to PS4 considering they did. And they're both THQ, so yeah. Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Great game, didn't like the bosses, best way of putting it. I haven't played the PS4 version either, the Mankind Divided or something it's called. But yeah. And last for this batch, we have Devil May Cry collection, well, the HD collection. Really good collection, although Devil was telling me he had issues with his. I don't know why he got it and I didn't. So yeah, it's also on PS4 and Xbox One, so definitely check it out if you've not ever played these before. So yeah, that's that batch. I'll be back in a sec, guys, to do the next one. So up next we have Devil May Cry 4. Fantastic game. This is my copy I've had since launch. The Steelbook, as I showed you in the pickup video. The DMC Devil May Cry exclusive cover that Australia and New Zealand got. For example, doesn't even want to come out. For anyone that doesn't know, it's that cover there. If you've seen the cover, try and get this out. Hold on 2 seconds. All that for a cover. It's that cover there. Australia and New Zealand got that cover instead, which I think is a really good looking cover. Diablo 3, good game. Prefer the PS4 version because it's all the DLC as well. Also, don't have to play it on phone. Anyway, Digimon All-Star Rumble. Not a bad game, too bad it's one hell of a grind fest, which ruined the experience for me. Disgaea 3, Absence of Justice, really funny game. Good voice acting too from anime voice actors and that. Utterly good game. Disgaea 4, A Promise Unforgotten. Haven't played it yet, so can't say anything. Super graphics. No, that would be Crysis there. But anyhow, Dishonored, really good game. I actually haven't played the PS4 version of Dishonored 1 Remaster and Dishonored 2. But I really enjoyed Dishonored 1. Disney's Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. I don't even know if I still have the first one on Wii. I had it at one stage. I don't know if I rebought it. I didn't like the second one. First one was okay, but yeah. Disney Infinity. I have this on. No, this is a PS3 exclusive. Well, 360, PS3, Wii, last gen exclusive. As you can see, sealed. Yeah, I haven't got around to playing it. I got it mixed up with this. 2 sealed I have. I also have 2 on PS4, which I haven't got around to playing. Yeah, that's your back, by the way. It doesn't even tell you anything about the game. It's just like, here, there's what works and doesn't work. Fucking Disney. Now this also annoyed me. So we have Disney Sing It, family hits, right? So this is, your Disney songs that you like from the movies. Do you know there's exclusive songs to certain countries? America got songs we never got, just considering we got all the movies, but sure, why not? But there's your soundtrack if you want to pause and have a look. Should have been a lot more on this considering SingStar has, what, twice the amount of songs on their discs. But yeah. DJ Hero, not into this style of music. I got this and the second one with the turntable boxed for like $25. I thought, yeah, let's try it. Honestly, I think it's actually a pretty good game. Not as good as Guitar Hero, mind you, but pretty good. Some good songs on it that I do recognize, like for example, MC Hammer, Ice Ice Baby, Eminem, old Eminem that was good. There is some really good songs in the first one. And the second one, which I got with the turntable. The second one, not as good as the first, just down to music, that's really it. Second one's really easy compared to the first one too. Good nonetheless though. Doom 3, the BFG edition. Okay, if you've got Steam, just buy Doom 3 on its own off Steam for like next to nothing. I got mine for like $1.99 with the DLC. This is only if you don't have Steam. This is a really botched version of Doom 3 because of the whole light being on you at all times, not having to switch between that and your weapons. Other than that, Doom 3 is my favorite. So, yeah. Sorry, just a little bit of rant there. So, Dragon Age Origins, American import, as you can see the stickers over the RSB thing. I tried so much to get into this, I just couldn't get into it. Sorry. I'm sure it's a great game, but I just couldn't get into it. So I like to call them Dragon Dip Dips. Dragon Age 2, the worst in the series according to everyone. I haven't played it. I'm sure it is from what I've seen. I haven't played the PS4 one either. I've got them all, so I've got no excuse not to play them, but yeah. Next we have Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD Collection, which I love. I got the platinum real quick because these games I put so many hours onto the PS2. Annoyed that 2's not with the collection, and I think that's down to the soundtrack rights. That's why, because the whole they ripped off songs from other artists, and 2 mainly used songs from other other artists, and that's why 2 wasn't on this collection, which is a pity because all 3 should have been. They could have easily just did some generic soundtrack real quick. So, but it's got Budokai 3 on it, the best Dragon Ball Z game ever made, so yeah. Next is my opinion the best Dragon Ball Z game on PS3, 360 of course as well. Burst Limit. Thoroughly enjoyed this game. It's what Budokai was going to become. Unfortunately, they steered clear and went down the route of Tenkaichi. I love the graphics. This game, it still holds up very well. Pity it only went up to the Cell game, and ended with that. It didn't go into the Majin Buu, even though I don't like the Majin Buu saga. It's good to have all the characters, you know what I mean, for fighting, especially some of the movie characters should have been there. Thoroughly enjoyed this game. Must own for a Dragon Ball Z fan, even for Fighters fans in general. And this was nominated for Fighting Game of the Year way back in 2008, so can't be that bad, can it? Dragon Ball Raging Blast. To me, the last good Dragon Ball Z game until Fighter Z came along. I'm not to bag on other Dragon Ball Z games after it, but there's a reason. I think this game is fantastic. They did a great job. I love the whole what if scenarios where you like you get to see Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 and all. Was that? Yeah, I think it was this one. Is this one or the second one? Thoroughly enjoyed it. Must have. This was shout out to Blue Dragon Akira. He was talking about this and the second one, and they're good games if you want to check them out, dude. Second one. Only problem with this is my trophy list goes into Japanese for some reason, yet you can clearly see it's English. So, yeah. Thoroughly fantastic. Story doesn't follow Dragon Ball Z's story. In fact, it does its own thing. You also get the mini movie, which is the eradication of the Super Saiyans, which, believe it or not, is actually an old movie from Japan way back in the 90s, so really good Dragon Ball Z game, though, I have to say. Right, what I'm going to do is I'll do the rest later because my battery's about to run out, so you'll see later that the lighting will be different, so I apologize. So see you soon, guys. Alright, so continuing, we have Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. Good graphics, like the customization, like the boss fights. That's about it. Don't like the combat. But not the worst Dragon Ball Z on PS3. That goes to this. Battle of Z. Did not like this Dragon Ball Z game at all. Yeah, I actually stopped playing it. It's the only Dragon Ball Z game I've not completed on my PS3. So yeah. Anyway, Dragon's Crown. Phenomenal game, hence why I bought it on PS4 like a few months back. Utterly fantastic. I do actually want to pick up the Vita version too. Dragon's Dogma, the original cover, which came with the Resi 6 demo. Love this game. I just can't really say much more because it's fantastic. Must have for any RPG fan. Next is American import. Drakengard 3, hence it's got the ERSB, sorry. It's got the blue thing across the top, which pisses me off. I haven't played it yet. Devil's played it, he says it's fucking horrendous, but oh well. Eventually get around to playing it. Driver San Francisco. Love this game. Very underappreciated, and I should have sold more. Bit of a shame it didn't, but really good game. Another import, we have DuckTales Remastered. We didn't get this on disc here. I actually had to import this. Yeah, really good game. Especially when you boot the game up and it actually plays the song from the cartoon. Duke Nukem Forever. I like the game. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, even though I agree it's a bad game. Especially Duke Nukem as well. It's a bad Duke Nukem game, but I love the voice. I love the lines from John St. John, and I like some of the stuff in the game. So yeah. Dynasty Warriors Gundam, the first one. Good game. Actually, I have a poster of that up on the wall over there. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. Same as the first. Just more content in it. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. Exactly the same as the others. I mean, at this point all Kyoto games are. Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn, my favorite out of the set, and I really think this is a great Kyoto game, one of the best. Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. Probably the best Dynasty Warriors game, I'd say. At least I think it is. That's all the Dynasty Warriors games I've got on PS3. I haven't bought the main line games. So, yeah. Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. This is an American import as well. Enjoyed this game. Really did. Earth Defense Force 2050. 2025, I want to say 50. Good game. I can't complete it because you need someone to play a certain mission because it's too bullshit. So, yeah. Good game, though. 8-Legged Return of Mad Hazard. I love this game. I love the way it takes the piss out of games in a good way. Yeah. And as you can see, it's got some celebrity voice acting there too. This is a really good game. Pick it up on your PS3 or 360. Enchanted Arms. One of the really early PS3 games I bought and played. I'm going to be honest, I actually think this is quite a good game. One of From Software's best games of last gen. Even though it's grid-based RPG. Enemy Front. I did a review of this. Less said about this, the better. And last for this lot, we have Enemy Territory Quake Wars, or as I like to call it, Battlefield 2 with with Quake's skin on it. Good game, though. I have to say it's not bad for a substitute Battlefield 2. So yeah, that's that lot, guys. I'll be back soon to do the next one. So continuing, we have Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Thoroughly enjoyed this game, really did. Gotta say, good game. Next we have Eternal Sonata. Really a good RPG. This was actually a PS3, an Xbox exclusive for one stage. And the PS3 came with exclusive content just like Star Ocean 4 did. Good game. Everybody's Golf World Tour. I haven't got around to playing this. I have played the demo before. Formula 1 2010. Yeah, pretty good. First Formula 1 done by Codemasters on PS3 and 360. Formula 1 2011. They're good. I don't think they're as good as the Sony ones back in the day. Formula 1 2012. Yep. Formula 1 2013. Play one, you play them all. They're like fucking FIFAs. And Formula 1 2014. Facebreaker. Recently picked this up last month, as you know. I haven't played it. Fairy Tail Fights. I actually really enjoyed this, even though it's got problems. Oh, here we go. Fallout 3. Good game if you don't play the PS3 version because it runs like shit. Fallout 3's Give Me the Air edition, yet some PlayStation Magazine, the best PS3 game yet. Like, but did you have some special super version that didn't have problems? Because mine ran on fucking so bad it wasn't funny. Devil will tell you how bad it ran for me. Couldn't believe it. Fallout New Vegas. If this wasn't rushed to market, especially for the PS3 version, it'd be a must-have for PS3 and 360. Unfortunately, buy the PC version and just mod it and fix its issues. Fallout New Vegas' Ultimate Edition. I have not played this version, so I don't actually know if it fixes what this had. Let me know if it does, actually, because I'm curious. Far Cry 2. My favorite Far Cry. I think it's a fantastic shooter. God, it's heavy too. Don't know why. Far Cry 3. Very good Far Cry game. Really enjoyed the story, and it's actually on PS4 as well. Physically, which is good. F.E.A.R. First Encounter Assault Recon. Masterpiece. I said it in the Xbox video of the pickup last week. Don't need to mention it. It's fucking phenomenal. F.E.A.R. 2 Project Origin. Yes, my favorite out of this trilogy, and that's because of the story and the horror is better than this, but this is better gameplay. And finally, for this lot, F.E.A.R. 3. Look, I'm going to be honest, F.E.A.R. 3 actually isn't all that bad. It really isn't all that bad. It just took the wrong turn for the F.E.A.R. franchise. But it's not bad. That's this lot. Stay tuned and I'll do the next lot. See you in a sec, guys. So, continuing, we have the 2-in-1 pack, which is the Ferrari Challenge and Supercar Challenge. These are actually released separately, by the way. You don't have to actually buy the thing, but they're not bad. They're okay. They're more Ferrari license game, but that's fine because I love Ferrari. Anyway, here we go with VIFAs. FIFA 08. 09. I actually only like one FIFA game on PS3. FIFA 10. And it's this one. This is the best FIFA on PS3. FIFA 11. This was really good. FIFA 12. FIFA 13. This was also quite good on PS3. FIFA 14, this was not really that good. And finally, FIFA Street. This was really good. I would like to see a third one get released. Really enjoyed this. Actually think it's a really good game. But EA doesn't care as long as it's the main series. Anyhow. Final Fantasy X-2, and what the hell is with that paper? That's fucking annoying. This is the remake. Yeah, I've got them on PS2 anyway, but a limited edition to Final Fantasy 13. Oddly enough, I've opened the box. I've had this since launch. I've looked at the box, looked at everything, but the game has never been opened. I'll show that in the video of my limited edition sometime. Same with X2. It's been opened to look at, but the game's never been opened. It's still sealed. Did not like it. Never played it. Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, or as I like to call it, Barbie Dress Up. Not played it, but I've seen enough to know it's shit. In fact, I heard it's worse than 13's main game itself. Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. I actually played this back in the day when it came out. This is where I actually played the game. I've never touched my PS4 version. Actually, not bad. Never finished it, obviously. But yeah. Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage 2. I've not got the first one. I have to get that. Yeah, it's a Kyoei beat 'em up just in the Fist of the North Star universe. Folklore. This will be a very rare game for the PS3 in the future. I've had this for years. Fuck, I've had this since like 2008. It's actually a pretty damn good game, to say the least. I actually really enjoy it. Formula 1 Championship Edition. It's Formula 1, not F1. That's why it's not with the others. This is a Sony one. I think it's the best Formula 1 game ever made. Hence why it was in my list. I think it's a pity Sony give this give this license to Codemasters. And last for this lot, we have Fracture. This is the LucasArts game. It's actually quite enjoyable, actually, to be honest. Not the best game this company's done, but good nonetheless. Right, that's that lot. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Moving on, we have F.E.A.R. Really large open world, but there's fuck all to do in it. I honestly thought this was not a very good game. Full Auto 2, Battle Lines. This is actually really good. Pity Sega never made the third one. Yeah, it's like Twisted Metal if anyone wants to check it out. It's a good game. Fuse. Yeah. This was the game that started Insomniac's downfall, with really bad games one after the other. Although saying that, Spider-Man is fucking amazing. I finished it. It's really good. Genji, Days at the Blade, or as I like to call it, Days at the Beach. I still stand by that this game is fucking fantastic. Yeah, it's closest we've gotten to Onimusha since Onimusha 4. Or not 4. What do you call the one? This, yeah, 4. Anyway, Ghostbusters, the video game. Really good game. To me, this is their true third movie in the series. Really good game, worth checking out, guys. Here's the God of War stuff. So we have the God of War collection of 1 and 2. I've stated before, 1's my favorite. Followed by 2, oddly enough. They're the way to play it, although the Vita version may be better. I don't know. I'll have to eventually get the Vita versions. Volume 2 collection, which was the 2 PSP ones, Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta. Chains of Olympus, to me, is okay. Sparta is amazing. Like, it's fucking, it's so good. So good. It's worth just purchasing this alone just for Ghost of Sparta. God of War 3. Fantastic game. Really good game. Although the middle of the game sort of drags down with the whole way it's trying to structure itself. I hate the cover to that, which is why I'm going to show you in a sec. This is the Australian cover of God of War 3. Yeah, it looks a lot better, doesn't it? That should have been the cover for everyone. Not that. It's exactly the same. If you're wondering what it actually comes with, it comes with postcards. That's all it is. And a character skin, but yeah, who cares? Yeah, it's the same as that. But I mean, come on, what is the better looking cover? It's that. That there's one of the worst covers I've ever seen to a video game. It's one of the best God of War covers for sure. God of War Ascension, the God of War that everyone seems to bag on for a lot of reasons. I honestly thought this was a good game. Really good looking game too, although 3 sort of set the stage for that, but really good looking game. Good game overall as well. Golden Axe Beast Rider. This is actually quite a good game, although it definitely does not do anything to really represent the old Golden Axe games from the Mega Drive / Genesis. But it's actually quite a good game, and it looks good for its time too. And that the meme from that game. Up next we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the HD one. This is actually the mobile version ported to the thing, and they did a good job. I've got to say, it's not a bad port. I actually got the platinum of this because I really do like San Andreas. It's a fucking shame they never did Vice City on physical disc, which I would have got day one. Which, hold on, yeah, they never did a. Did they do a map? Oh, they did. Oh, okay, cool. So now I've got 2 maps to San Andreas, one on the PS2 and one on the fucking PS3. Wasn't too sure if I'd done that, but I'm still annoyed Vice City never got a physical release like that, remastered. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4. I've stated my favorite Grand Theft Auto. I think it's phenomenal. It's not perfect, but it's phenomenal. Grand Theft Auto 4's episodes from Liberty City. Yes, back when Rockstar knew what DLC meant. Ballad of Gay Tony's actually better than GTA 4 in my opinion. It's just that it's DLC, so it's not a main game in my eyes. Lost in the Dam's also pretty good. Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't like Grand Theft Auto 5, to be honest with you. That's my opinion. Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. The game that really showed what the PS3 was going to be doing in its later life cycle. I actually think this is better than GTA. Sorry. I actually think this is better than I just said Grand Theft Auto again. I actually think this is better than Gran Turismo 5 itself. So yeah, it tells you how good the demo is, but £45 when it launched? I don't think so. I eventually got this for £5 in 2010. I actually bought GTA 5, I think, a few months after that. So yeah. Gran Turismo 5, sorry. Gran Turismo 5, I have the Signature Edition, which I'll show you eventually. Yeah, see if I say that again. Gran Turismo 5 was a really good game, despite some of its issues with the whole used cars being, looking really bad compared to the thing. But at least it had a used car, sales, library, like the PSP and the, the other ones, unlike Sport didn't. Words were coming out really weird there. Sorry about that. Gran Turismo 5's Academy Edition. This is essentially that with DLC. So, yeah. And finally, for this batch, we have Gran Turismo 6. This is the Steelbook Edition, which came with DLC, if you can see that there. Yeah, that's all it comes with. And a little helmet and a pair of specs, which I'll show you eventually. But I did not like Gran Turismo 6 at all. I actually think it's the worst in the series. Yeah, I even think sport's better than it. But anyhow, moving on, we'll see you in a sec, guys. So moving on, we have first grid game. I honestly believe this is Codemaster's best PS3 game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But as you know, my actual racing list, I put 2 over 1 because 2 is more complete and just is overall the better game. But I think 1 is better in my opinion. Makes no sense, I know. Yeah, Grid 2, amazing game. Autosport. Let down after Grid 2, but still a good game. I'm looking forward to Grid 3. Guilty Gear RDX Revelator. I haven't got around to playing it, but the Guilty Gear games are fantastic. This is actually on PS4 as well, by the way. Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. I actually think these are the best Harry Potter. These are the best Lego games, I meant to say. I actually enjoyed them. And years 5 to 7. These are also on PS4, Switch, and Xbox One, by the way. So it's easy to get a hold of them. Here's his limited edition, which I can show you because all it comes with is. That's not part of it. The game and a glow stick which says Haze on it. That's all it comes with, so yeah. Would it be nice to at least have like the CD that had the Korn song on it? The Haze one just for Haze? Unfortunately no. Hatsune Miku Project Diva F2. This is actually an Australian version, that's why it's not with the other. This is the best Hatsune Miku game in my eyes. I have to grab the Vita version for sure. From what I've heard, the Vita version's harder. Heavenly Sword, one of my favorite games ever. Well, for the PS3 and hack and slash anyway. Ninja Theory is not owned by Microsoft, so I hope they do good things with the company. Heavy Fire Shattered Spear. This is a Unreal shooter. I actually enjoyed it. I have to pick up the Afghanistan one, which is American released only for some reason. And there's a third one coming out soon, so I'll have to get that too. Heavy Rain. I said that with Beyond Two Souls. It's a decent game. I think it's very overrated. As I said, Detroit has now become the best game by this company in my eyes. The only thing I can remember, well, I can remember a lot of things with this game, obviously, but the one thing that comes to mind is the Jason, the meme that just, yeah, you know what I'm on about. The Hitman trilogy, which oddly enough actually isn't the trilogy. It's Hitman 2 and the two add-ons, not the add-ons, what's the other two called? Contracts and Blood Money. Hitman 1's not on there because Hitman 1 was a PC exclusive. Haven't got around to playing this HD collection. I've had it for years. But, yeah. Moving on. It's weird, I know. Hitman Absolution. I'm going to be honest, I thought this was okay. Devil thought it was okay too, and he's a huge Hitman fan. Yeah, I have not played any of the ones after this, so yeah. But yeah, not bad. Homefront, not a bad game actually, to be honest, but I would not give it a 9 out of 10 that the magazines do give it. But yeah, it's actually a pretty damn enjoyable game. It's a lot better than the PS4 version of Homefront Revolution. Hot Wheels World's Best Driver. I showed you this in the pickup video. I think I stated in the pickup video that I played a bit of it, and it's actually not bad. Haunted, the Demon's Forge. It's okay. Plain and simple. The HD collection of Ico and the Shadow of the Colossus with no DLC. Or microtransactions, should I say, because, you know, fucking PS4 apparently had to do that. Yeah. Don't need to explain the two games at all. One of my favorite flight games ever made, Allied 2 Sturmovik, Birds of Prey. Really enjoyed this game, and it's a really good game. It's also one of my favorite planes ever made, the Li-2 Sturmovik. Infamous, oh, such a good game. It's really a good game. It's done by Sucker Punch, which is, they've not made a bad game yet in my eyes, so I'm looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima because it's done by them. And last for this lot, we have Infamous 2. I don't like the direction Cole took with this redesign and that there, but I gotta say, it is overall a better game than the first one. But yeah. But yeah, Infamous 2 is fantastic. Well, as I said, Sucker Punch has not made a bad game in my eyes, so good on them. One of my favorite Sony developers. Probably won't be around for long. But anyhow. Okay, that's this slot, guys. Moving on. Moving on, we have Injustice: Gods Among Us. I think it's better than the second, even though the second is amazing. That's how much the first one is really good. In fact, I bought the first one's Game of the Year edition for PS4. PS3 version is just as good, so I mean, yeah. Inversion, it's okay. That's really all it is. It's okay. Avatar the video game, I actually gotta say, this isn't all that bad, to be honest. I enjoyed playing it. I really enjoyed playing as the Earth's Marines, whatever they're called. The Na'vi was new, I suppose. Next is an American import, which is the Stranglehold Collector's Edition, which comes with a movie. As you can see, it's got the ARSB. I think the movie's on the disc. Yeah, it is. If you put the disc into your PlayStation, fun fact, the movie's in DVD quality, not Blu-ray, which baffles me why, but whatever. But you get Hard Boiled, his best movie for sure, and the game's actually not bad either, so yeah, it's a good game. I like the cover too, it's really nice. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle, this game is awesome. Yeah, it's made by the Naruto Cyberpunk team. CyberConnect, sorry. Plays like Naruto and Street Fighter mixed, so it's definitely a really good game to check out, guys. The Journey Collection. Do you know this actually comes with more content than the PS4 collection? It actually comes with, if you see there, you can download the soundtrack, trailers, artwork, avatars, and all that there. Some of that stuff's not on the PS4 version. I know the avatars aren't, that's for sure. But here, we're talking about the games. Flow's okay, Journey's a masterpiece, and F.E.A.R is my favorite out of the three. It's worth for them two alone. Flow's good though, so yeah. Juice 2. This was the last game to have a Holden and a Ford Falcon in it, at least to my knowledge, besides Forza. As you can see, there's a Holden and a Ford. This is actually a really good game. I actually have not played this version. I played the PC version. I've never touched. I've stuck it on the PS3 to make sure the game works fine. Just never played the PS3 version. So, but if it's anything like its if it's anything like the PC version, it's great. Just Cause 2. It's an enjoyable game. It's fun. It's the best thing I can say about it. I haven't played the third one yet. Still got to get around to playing that. Kena Lynch, Dead Men. Yeah, it's not bad. It's enjoyable for one playthrough. Had this for ages. The limited edition, which is just all it is DLC and a slide-off sleeve for Kena Lynch 2. Dog Days. I'm going to be honest, I actually thought Dog Days was alright. I actually really enjoyed the multiplayer. There's all the DLC you get with it. Yeah. A lot of people hate that game. Next is another American import. That's Katamari Forever. Yeah, Katamari. They're all the same. And I still need to pick up the 360 version because the 360 had an exclusive Katamari game. But yeah. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remake. This is Kingdom Hearts 1. The Game Boy Advance game, and 358 over 2 days is HD cutscenes. Don't know why. Kingdom Hearts 1's my favorite game in the series. So, yeah. I never played... My dog's looking at me. I've never played the Game Boy Advance one. So we have Kingdom Hearts Collection 2, I'll just call it. It comes with Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, and Recoded, which is just cutscenes again, which is the 3DS version. Kingdom Hearts 2 I never really liked that much, and Final Mix... Birth by Sleep. What? That's because I saw that there. Birth by Sleep is actually a really good game. So, yeah. But, yeah, I solely wanted the collection just to go with each other, because I'm not a fan of Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. This is a very underappreciated game, and it's just a goddamn shame that it didn't do as well as it should have. Utterly fantastic game. Really enjoyed this. Next is Killer is Dead. I thought this was crap. Yeah. It's terrible. Next we have the Killzone trilogy. You've seen in the few months ago that I had it. I bought this just for Killzone 1's HD collection, HD remake on disc. My Killzone 2 that I've had since launch. I hate the cover. I want the steel book, which I'm going to have to actually go and get. Killzone 2 is a masterpiece. Almost anyway. Killzone 3's Collector's Edition steel book. I have Killzone 3's Collector's Edition. Yeah, Killzone 3's it's good, but nowhere near as good as the first two games. Even the Vita version beats it. Knight's Contract. The sleeve is fucked, as you can see, but I bought it like that because it was $5. This game is actually not bad. I like it, but fuck me, are the quick time events bullshit in this game. Like, there's split second on screen. If you fuck up, you're doing that fight again. But it's actually not a bad game, I gotta say. I enjoy playing it. And last for this lot, we have F.E.A.R. I'm gonna be honest, I enjoyed this game despite its issues. Especially when they actually patched out the 6 axes. Or they didn't patch it out, they patched in the actual controls where you can use the analog sticks and that. I actually really enjoyed this game. I liked the cutscene, I liked the story, and I actually quite liked the design of the game. So yeah, that's that lot. Well, stay tuned. See you the next one. See you in a bit, guys.